Step on down the dust of this Loxahatchee Road, where the environment is built of the unusual.
We built a couple of these boats. That's a Deuce-Naff, 1967 Quasi.
Restored from the cast-off and positioned to be cherished.
Barbecue area, okay?
Every item here is carefully chosen by husband Mike Carroll
Yes.
and wife Dr. Ginny Sayer.
I believe they call it Class B cages here.
Even those of the fur and feather variety.
We've got a small zoo. We have, one of everything. We have a cat and a couple dogs, a tortoise, pig and a rooster, and a horse.
So it might start to make sense
I think so, yep.
how Mike and Ginny made a home here.
Yeah.
For a dog that looked so strange, she startled people at the shelter where Ginny works.
She sat down like this. It looked like a fire plug coming out of the ground.
Born with the extremely rare short spine syndrome, they called her Quasimodo.
Quasi was all about people. She never met a stranger.
A dog they grew to love so much.
Quasi was a big deal in our lives. Big deal at G&M Ranch, and a big deal all the way around.
They hired an artist to sculpt her likeness twice, right in their living room.
Yeah, it's so authentic that I put that collar on her, and it went in the same hole. The same hole. Can you believe it?
Well, dirt roads lead both ways, and Quasimodo led them all the way to the national stage.
TV cameras, bright lights. Yeah.
She was named World's Ugliest Dog, which, as it turns out, is quite the honor.
She is pretty tall, probably about 5 foot tall.
As good pets do,
Yeah.
she became family.
And patrol the yard first thing in the morning. Over and aggravate the neighbors a little. You know, routines are routines.
And then came the hardest day of loving a pet.
So real like. So real like.
Quasi was getting old
That's her urn right there.
and was losing her balance.
The biggest day of Doc Ginny in my life was when we had to put her down.
Now, if you love someone enough, they never leave your heart.
And it's like losing a member of the family. It was tough to let go of her.
You can never replace them, but you can let the love wash over you again.
All of a sudden, we're reliving old times. She fit right in. He fit right in.
All the way from Houston, this was the right one to rescue next.
That face. He's trying to look at me and you at the same time.
Different breeds, different genders, different litters, and yet something so familiar.
And he is perfect. He's got good heart, good personality. He's just a little odd shape. So we got that tiny little short nose.
Momo was quickly nicknamed Quasimodo.
Love is where love is, okay? No explanation for it.
As it turns out, even when your heart gets broken, love can find its way through the cracks.
Sometimes when you think things only happen once in your life, it can happen again. So that was a positive. And that animals who aren't perfect make wonderful pets.
Especially when you get rescued by a dog.
Feeling of love, you know.
Ashley Walters, WPTV, News Channel 5.